And we're back with the Gabbin Gals.
Hello.
Gabbin Gals.
Welcome back, Gal Nation. Here we are with your news.
Time for more Gabbin. So we're going to kick it off with good old Vlad Putin, fearless and shirtless leader of Russia. A lot of you may have heard the Russian opposition leader, Boris Nemtsov. He was just assassinated, shot and killed, and is dead now. And there are rumors floating about that it was some type of, it was an assassination attempt. They believe that the Putin administration was behind it. The service for the fallen opposition leader was yesterday, Tuesday, and a lot of people showed up to pay their respects to the man. At least 50,000 people turned out Sunday or Tuesday they marched for a tribute to him. But Vlad Putin, the funny guy that he is, he had something to say about the death of this man. And he said that there needs to be an end to the shameful political killings in Russia. As if to say that he had no involvement in this incident, and nobody that he is in an alliance with had anything to do with this. Personally, I think that he had everything to do with it. Vlad Putin doesn't necessarily have the nicest reputation, and has had a reputation of killing or imprisoning people who disagree with him. So what do you guys think?
Seems like a violent guy.
Yeah.
Killing and jailing. Doesn't sound like
Killing
a fun
and
time.
killing and jailing.
I don't think I like that very much.
Right.
Now there are several theories as to how exactly this man was murdered and why he was murdered. Some people are saying that it could have been either a government or a pro-government organization. There are theories that Ukrainian citizens, in order to avoid any retaliation from Putin and pro-Russian supporters, they're saying that this was their plot and that maybe a Ukrainian plotted to kill this man in order to avoid any harsher consequences to the country of Ukraine and its people. So lots of theories floating around there. But again, I don't know. Putin doesn't seem like a very trustworthy guy. He's very chiseled, but I wouldn't say he's very, very trustworthy.
Doesn't seem like it, to be honest.
No.
TBH.
Yeah, to be honest.
Not to be rude. Sorry, Vlad.
Moving on to the next story. Oprah!
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 You get a school! You all get school!
Everyone's getting a school. Oprah, she just revealed in an interview to The Hollywood Reporter that Harpo Studios, the birthplace of Oprah Winfrey's show, they're shutting it down in Chicago, and they will be transitioning the OWN network, which is the Oprah Winfrey Network. They will be moving it to Los Angeles, which will be the end of Harpo's and OWN's 26-year run in the Windy City of Chicago. They say that it is an attempt to downsize, and Oprah said that she spent more hours in the building than she has spent in any other building on Earth. And she says she will look forward to the future, but that she will miss her hometown of Chicago.
That's very devastating.
Oprah's
That,
a peach. God love Oprah.
Because she spent so much time
Yeah.
in that studio, and now it's, being relocated. Do you think it's going to affect her show?
With the story I read, as far as effects of the OWN network go, there's a lot of jobs that are lost. I mean, so many people were employed by that studio in Chicago.
And not everyone can go to LA.
Yes, and obviously they're downsizing, and not everyone could go to Los Angeles. They said probably only about 200 of the total employees are going to be able to move on and still work with the OWN network. And they were also saying that they plan to expand to other states, but how could you get rid of the Chicago location?
Yeah.
It's the staple location.
Right. Might as well, keep the Chicago location
Yeah.
and just add on to locations
Yeah.
instead of just getting rid of it entirely, because that's where it started.
Right.
Yeah,
that's where it began.
Hey guys, fun fact: Harpo's Oprah spelled backwards. LOL.
What? No, it's
Mind
not.
blowing, I know.
How'd
I
you
was
find
so
that out?
shocked. I don't know. I'm just kind of good at puzzles, so I kind of figured it out myself. When I was like 10, I was like, I win at life, yay! Oprah's a peach.
That's nice.
Gotta love her.
Wow.
There you go, guys.
Well, R.I.P. to Harpo Chicago headquarters. It's been great. It's been a great 26 years, Harpo.
You go, Oprah.
You go, Oprah.
But I'm so happy for her though, because she's just not like, she's expanding in her career. Like, she's been in a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah.
One like Selma.
Yeah, she's got a lot more projects coming up too, I've heard. But it makes sense to me because the OWN network is located in Los Angeles. Harpo's been in Chicago for a while. They've been going back and forth about it, and it would make sense, I guess, to have both Harpo and OWN in the same place.
Right.
It would only
It
make
makes it
sense.
easier,
Makes it a
too.
lot easier, yeah.
Yeah.
What else we got going on? Edward Snowden. Remember him? Everyone said he's the narc of the United States. Just to recap on Edward Snowden, he revealed very, very top secret NSA information. He was an NSA contractor, meaning he basically worked from home. He revealed lots of secrets about the United States government, secret documents, and in response to that, he fled to Hong Kong and then fled to Russia. So he's been in Russia since 2013. And now he's saying that he wants to come back home. He wants to come back home to the United States. And his attorneys are saying that they will only want him to come back if he is given a fair trial. A lot of people have been saying that if Snowden was to come back, he would be facing execution. So his lawyers want to make sure that he has a fair trial and that he won't be executed if he comes back. The Russian government did grant him temporary citizenship, 3 years actually, but Snowden says, nope, I don't want to do that. I want to go back to the United States.
He said nay nay.
Yeah, he doesn't want to stay in Russia. I don't blame him. I mean, you see that guy, the opposition leader that just got executed. I mean, if Snowden really wants to avoid execution, you'd think he'd want to not be in Russia. But, yeah, so Snowden wants to come back. I don't know. I don't know if I forgive Snowden.
I don't know if I do either. Letting out secrets like that can't be trusted. Sorry, man.
True, but, in other ways, though, he's a hero. He's a hero of the United States. Giving people top secret information that the government has been hiding from us, a lot of people admire what Snowden did. So it'll be interesting to see how this situation plays out in the future. In comedy news.
Your favorite.
I feel like comedy news isn't covered enough, so that will be a topic that I touch on every single week.
It's Macy's
Mark
thing.
my words.
It's Macy's thing, guys.
It's my thing. Comedy news. Legendary sketch show Saturday Night Live. Lorne Michaels' child, if you will, is in its 40th season and has plans to expand. Word has it that Broadway Video, Lorne Michaels' production company, which produces Saturday Night Live, The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Portlandia, movies like Mean Girls, they have just partnered with Chinese website Sohu.com. It is an online streaming site, and they're going to create a Chinese version of Saturday Night Live. This idea to bring Saturday Night Live to China was actually the idea of the China's Communist Party. They claim that they are looking for new ways to engage with an audience because past forms of communicating with their audience are no longer available for today. But the problem with this is, and I think this is a huge issue, is censorship. Obviously, here in America, we don't have to worry too much about censorship as far as political satire and political jokes, and jokes about government. So it'll be interesting to see how much censorship goes into creating a show such as this one.
And we're very different as well. Because if you'd have, like Macy was saying, if you take a joke here and you bring it to China, it's probably not going to go well.
It's probably not going to be the same.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting, though, in a way that the Communist Party itself is the one that wanted to bring this type of satirical humor to their country. It'll be interesting to see how much control they have over what is said exactly.
But they have a good purpose, though. They just want to,
they want to
communicate with their society.
Yeah, they want to, and in a lot of ways, Saturday Night Live does that here. It's bringing these serious issues, to a public audience and kind of satirizing or, presenting them in a funny way that everyone can understand. So it'll be fun. Even though I probably won't be able to understand it, it's in Chinese.
Me neither.
But it'll be fun to see what kind of content they come up with. I bet it'll be smart. I'm excited. I know they already have a Saturday Night Live in Mexico, and it's really funny. I've heard. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of jokes and sketches they do. Also, in other NBC news, they are thinking of creating their own streaming site for comedy content, for sketch content, such as Saturday Night Live exclusives, Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, or The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and Late Night with Seth Meyers will be part of this as well. It'll be a streaming service like Netflix or Hulu, where you'll pay a small monthly fee. They're saying about $2.50 to $3 it'll be a month. And it's basically a way to provide exclusive content to subscribers and kind of test out new comedy ideas, because as far as NBC's comedy programming has been going, it hasn't been the best. Parks and Recreation just went off the air. 30 Rock is gone. As far as comedy goes, you don't have a very solid lineup, so this is their way of trying out new stuff. So yeah, I like this. I like this idea. I would pay a monthly fee.
Well, let's see how it goes, after, that happens and we get feedback.
Okay, so, Josephine, what you got for us, girl?
Well, okay, so recently in entertainment news, Sharon Osbourne shared her thoughts on the Kardashians. And she thinks that everyone is obsessed with them because of their beauty. What do you guys think?
I think that's true, honestly. I mean, I don't see, no offense to them, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't see any, real talent in them. I don't really know much about them.
Right.
All I know is that what happened with the whole scandal with Kim way back when. But I said I don't know much about them. I'm not fans of them. I don't follow them. So, yeah.
She told Closer magazine that, she's in the limelight. Her whole family's in the limelight because of Ozzy Osbourne. He's an international star. Mm-hmm. But compared to the Kardashians, honestly, I don't think it's all because of beauty. I mean, don't hate. I'm a low-key Kardashian lover.
Well, now you're high-key.
But I think they started off, they did, do something to, acquire such fame. As you guys know, Kim Kardashian was a stylist. She was Paris Hilton's friend. Mm-hmm. The sisters had a small boutique in Calabasas.
Yes.
And then now they're just all over the place. Macy.
They're all over. I think it's funny. The Kardashians get a lot of criticism in the media. I mean, they're all over. Everyone's always making fun of everything they do. And I just don't understand. I mean, they might not have done necessarily the hardest work, but they still, or at least Kris Jenner. I mean, Kris Jenner worked so hard for, what she's done. And I just don't understand that when I'm going to go on a feminist rant for a minute. When there's a woman in a position of power or high status, it seems like everyone just wants to find a way to make them seem not as important. So it's interesting to see, listen to people say things like, oh, they're just famous because they're pretty. I would love to be famous because I was pretty. That's so awesome. Like, I don't know. I mean, even fashion's not easy to succeed in. That takes work. So I don't know. I have mixed emotions on the whole.
I mean, considering what you said, yeah, Kris does work hard, but let's look at Kylie. How old is Kylie, guys?
Kylie's 17. I don't know what's
She's
going
been
on
through a
with
lot
her.
of transformations that, not all of us can believe that it's happening. And recently, the Kardashians have signed a $10 million deal to continue another season.
Yep.
And if you guys don't know, Kylie bought a house.
Yes.
And everyone thinks, all that money, she's going to get decor for her home. When I can't even remember what I was doing at 17, but definitely not buying a house for myself.
I can barely afford food.
Yeah, I could buy frozen yogurt and gas for my car.
So I could see why, the Kardashians kind of look bad because of, her.
Yeah, and, it goes back to the whole role model thing, too. I mean, even little Kylie Jenner is a role model to a lot of girls
they
out
must
there.
know that whatever they do, people are looking up to them, little girls.
The Kardashians now, they are fashion icons. I mean, what they wear, what they do, how their makeup looks, everyone.
Even like the most ridiculous thing.
Even the most
that
ridiculous
trend. That we think is ridiculous. Like on them, it's like wow, it's not even. Yeah,
and they are inventive in that way. So there's a lot of people looking up to them, and to see that Kylie Jenner is, she's getting her own house and is buying $10 million worth of decor, like. It creates kind of an unreal expectation. Like, it's kind of sad, but some people are going to think that that's a normal thing for a 17-year-old. When you're young, you don't know what's real and what's not.
Next thing you know, future 17-year-olds are going to start buying houses.
They're going to buy houses. They're going to own horses. They're going to buy race horses.
Yeah. Okay, so another thing, if you're like me and you follow fashionistas, fashion gurus, beauty icons, everyone's getting ready for New York Fashion Week.
Woo!
Okay. There's a misunderstanding that New York Fashion Week's in September, but technically it's all year round. Around this season, designers are showcasing their clothes for fall winter 2015.
I didn't know that until before when she told me what she was talking about today.
We were talking about it in Spellman.
I'm like,
It's
I feel it being a girl.
Isn't that in September? No. I do.
I thought it was just a week, but apparently it's all year.
Yeah, it's all year round.
Learn new things every day, guys.
Fashion year.
But it's so like, since, spring is like around the corner, it's just it's not easy transforming your whole closet into spring pieces.
No, it's not.
Not at all.
Yeah. I mean, right now, all I wear, I have my one giant brown winter coat. You all probably see me walking around in it. I wear my gross workout leggings.
Hey, don't make fun of those things.
3
those
pairs
things
of
make me happy.
socks.
I love those.
They're cute when you don't wear the same pair. You guys will see me walking around campus. I'm in my giant brown jacket and ugly workout leggings. Yeah, it's not easy. Fashion, clothes, it's not easy to put outfits together.
It's not.
I struggle.
Listen, I came from Catholic school. I had a uniform every day of my life, and this is a struggle. I wake up every day for like, at least 10 minutes thinking about what I gotta wear, and I still have no idea what to wear. So I just throw on sweatpants and a hoodie, and I'm fine. So what?
I usually wear like a sweater and, jeans and high boots and call it a day.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes us girls, like, we want to, like, go all out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I want to
You
go
know?
That
all out.
every
So we
Friday
look at-
seems to be a good day for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Fridays.
I have to iron my shirts. That's kind of my thing. Is when I see a wrinkly shirt, I want to iron it for someone.
Really?
You
Are you
know?
one of those people, too?
have
I
to.
can't look at someone and see their shirt and it's all, like, it's all over the place.
Yeah. It
Like,
just,
how about let me iron that for you?
yeah. Let me iron that. Like, I know your mom's not here, but I have an iron. I can.
It just,
do it
like,
for you.
bothers me so much.
Let me be your mom. Yeah. I don't know. I'm from California, West Coast, so I am obviously not used to this wretched snow, sleet weather.
It's getting pretty disgusting.
It's getting disgusting.
It's all over the place, too, because it's raining, and then it's
yeah.
snowing, and then it's raining.
It's just washing all the snow into the roads. It's slushy. And
Get out your rain
apparently
boots.
We're getting 6 more inches of snow tonight, guys.
What?
Lovely.
Yeah. Weather forecast is saying 4 to 8 inches. Supposed to start probably around 1 a.m. is what they said, but weather's so unpredictable. It could start at any time.
So just be ready.
Be ready.
Right,
be
right.
safe out there if you're a commuter and you're driving.
Commuters.
Go
Woo!
slow. Take your time on the roads. Don't be aggressive. That was your weather report.
Yeah. Go
Macy
Mace.
Sports.
Macy Sports with the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, winter, guys. It's been a fun winter.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
We're
We're
It's
almost
March.
done with it.
Almost
It's
there.
March,
Woo!
you guys. We're done in May. Just keep plugging along. We're
Yeah.
almost there. We're in the home stretch.
We
I
got it,
think that's like
guys.
a perk of like being a New Yorker too. Like you're so like the weather's always changing. You could have like 4 seasons in a week,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you know we're all just ready for what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a shock.
Well, unfortunately, gals, we gotta quit gabbing.
We gotta quit Gab.
Yeah.
I want to Gab forever.
Forever and ever.
You can listen to us gab every Wednesday at 5
at rush hour.
prime time.
Prime time.
Prime time with the Gabbin Gals.
It's been fun. This is our first show, so we hope you guys enjoyed it. We had fun, right? This was fun.
I had
Had
fun time.
so much fun.
Had a blast.
It was great.
Great topics, great news. Hope you are all having an excellent day, an excellent week.
Stay safe in the weather, guys.
You stay golden, Iona.
Woo!